Well, good morning, everybody. 500% up nearly. Who said day trading was difficult? Gold as well, John. Good man. This candle makes a low. Telling you, John, telling you, yesterday was a good day. I missed a huge chunk of that big move yesterday because I had a power outage. I was just getting ready to go live and then I had a power outage and I missed from about 8 a.m. Oh, no, from about 7:50 to about just before 10 a.m. So I missed a huge chunk of the big move. But still managed to have a 20k day. Well, I will get out of it at break even here. I can afford to hold this down. Actually, I'll hold this till $6. I can afford to. I've got a cushion. Yeah, yesterday I had a power outage, and my UPS it's good enough to keep the PC working and a few other things, but it's emergency system, so it gives me enough time to get out of the any trades. I mean, I wasn't in any trades at the time, but to get out of any trades, so it's not really something I want to rely on, the UPS. So it was a bit of a power outage, and I didn't get power back till about 9:50. So unfortunately, moving to a tropical country, it's one of the perils of living in a tropical country, I guess. I was almost 2x gold then. Yeah, 20,600 was the final total yesterday. 16k on just the one stock. Absolutely. There's got to be some downs with the ups, John, but it's more than worth putting up with. Now that was a wonderful move. Wonderful move. So we got in 356 and rode that all the way up to $7. So lovely move. And we didn't go more than 5,000 shares. Between 2.5 and 5,000 shares is all we took. So only takes one stock, only takes one move. I'm making this look easy, aren't I? Well, guys, I'll tell you what, 2 days of extreme volatility. You gotta love volatility. You've got to love a volatile market. Well, that's for you to decide, John. It's up to you to where you want to place me in the pecking order, but it's I don't normally go live this early, but there was movers, those big movers, so I thought, why not? Long may this volatility continue, because that was a lovely move up. Yeah, $3.50. S&P 500 is down quite a bit today after after smashing all-time highs yesterday, which is normal. We do have CPI data to drop at 8:30, which will affect the market. If it's favorable, you could see new highs today. If not, you might get a larger retracement than anticipated. So what's it going to do? I don't know. I don't try and anticipate it. What I do is I trade the market reaction. It's the best thing you can do. I don't know about that, Lewis. I'm much better looking just because I've got the glasses on and the beard. But I'm much better looking than you, Lewis. Yeah, absolutely. Thank goodness for the change in CMEG hours last year. Used to be, I'd have been sat watching that move. This time last year, I'd been sat watching that move because I wouldn't have been allowed to trade till 7:30. And I've been kind of, because it's now at the back end of the move for now. And I've been sat watching this with 10 minutes before I can trade, thinking, look at that move I've just missed. Just think if I could have traded that. So I hardly think we're twins there, Lewis. I would have met you before now. Oh, I think you're just a troll. That's fair enough. You wish you looked like me, Lewis. Yeah, of course you are. Best compliment you can pay me, Lewis, is imitation. Sincerest form of flattery. Now that I find hard to believe. You have feelings? Don't think so. Someone on TikTok with my picture as the profile trolling. I guess I must be getting something. Must be doing something right. If you when you start getting trolled, I guess that's an indication you're doing something right. I don't know. When it starts to move and you're caught between the spreads. Now let's get back over that $0.50. You know you want to do it. Got some whip on it. 49 cents on the ATR. But it does have some whip. Odds aren't too bad. Moment. 5 cents. Much as 10 cents on the spreads. I'll take a look at that when I finish with this. This has got some whip on it. Why am I not getting filled? Morning, Mike. Thought it was going to go without me then. Yeah, VCIG making moves. Ooh. Come without me? Come without me. Alright, I'm just kind of looking for any kind of catalyst on VCI Global. Oh, I missed that pop. Right, we're going to 3. Okay, yes. Slow execution speeds today. For some reason. Ah, come on. Thanks. Let's see if I can another bounce. What is this, troll day? I've not looked at Bitcoin today. It was up at 50k last I looked there, Jamie. Oshin, yes, I do hold stocks. My largest holding is Nvidia. I've got a little over 1,200 shares of Nvidia. That's my largest holding within my portfolio. What's going on here? This looks like it'll pop and drop in the end. Yeah, I'll take that hit. Hey, Penn State. Hey, how you doing? Do we get a feel like bounces? Yeah, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, guys, on the tube. Right, well, student loans. Go figure. Used to be education was free. Now they're just trying to create a bigger divide between the rich and the poor. You can't. They don't want the poor getting educated because, well, quite frankly, we can't have that. Hey, Bitchin, how you doing? Hey, Jan, good morning to you. VCIG may curl back up, but maybe back over the 9. It's of interest. I'm gonna go back to my friends here. Over $6. This could be of interest. Oh my home. Yeah, there's some big flushes, but some big good volatility both ways. I mean, it tends to be like that. Volatility both ways. Oh, that didn't work. For the $0.50. Well, that's up to you, Robert. I'm holding on to all my Nvidia, but I've got the underlying asset. I'm not holding on to any options calls. The problem with Nvidia right now, up where it's at, we're going to get CPI today, and if CPI doesn't come in favourable, the market itself's going to pull back, and so is Nvidia. So there's nothing wrong. I mean, I don't know how many contracts you have, Robert, but there's nothing wrong with taking some profits now. Nobody goes broke taking profits. A swollen ankle today. Difficult to find a comfortable position for it. And if it's lower than expected, the market will move up. If it's higher than expected, the market will sell off. Robert. Now we're breaking low on the 5 minute. Yes, you are, but it's difficult sitting in an incline whilst trading. Oh, that was a lovely run up, and I've just pretty much given it back. Right, Tony. Sort this out. Yeah. Well, easy come, easy go. I guess. That was diabolical. Gotta do it all over again now. EMR was wonderful yesterday, Beamer. Yeah, well, I'll be 45 minutes smoke. Nice double bottom there. W shape. A bit premature there. Correct entry is around 640. Yeah, 635. If it gets an earlier move, if it is going up, add to it at 635. Well, Dr. Smoke, wait for CPI. You'll get a bit of volatility there. If you bought straddles, that volatility might help you out and at least get you to break even and some way above it. You want the volatility. Let it play out. What you bought the straddles on? Did you buy it on the SPY or the SPX? I mean, what have you bought the straddles on? This gets over 640. You'll probably go on to test new highs. Hey Alberto. Hey Alistair. All right, okay. Well, then you shouldn't have bought them if they were too expensive. Did you check what the break-even levels were? What the volatility would have to be? How much you'd have to move? I don't think we're going to get a huge CPI day today. I think there's going to be some movement, but I don't think it's going to be huge. Because we're already down quite a bit, so you might be okay. If you took your straddles out yesterday and then the CPI data drops in 45 minutes and it's higher than expected, you might be looking and your puts might come good. Yeah, I can see farming. It's underneath the VWAP at the moment, 235, 234. It's on the screen there, Mr. Bitchin. Yeah, BMR was wonderful to trade yesterday. I just put a dollar trailing stop, 1,000 shares, dollar trailing stop. So 1,000 shares, I was effectively risking $1,000 each time, and it was moving like $4. Like, happy days. Where I got stopped out. $635. What's that? What is that? 630 should be sufficient, I think. I've got FAMI on the small one of the small charts there, bitchin'. Or it should be. Yeah, it's the first one. The two-minute chart. FAMI. Nice. 630. Yeah, really good day yesterday, 20k day. I don't know, it just seemed easy to trade yesterday. Didn't have many losing entries on BMR. I think I had 3 losing entries where I got stopped out, or exited for a loss, and the next ones would make up for it. BMR was a joy to trade yesterday. Wish I'd been able to trade it all, because if I could have caught the whole move, I missed about $6 of the move. $630 is what we're looking for. The bracket. $16, $20, $24 on the ask, $5 on the ask. Let's get over 30, $35 for sure. Then we'll be on our way. I was already 11k up earlier today. For those who are late joining, let's get that like count up. Smash the thumbs up button. I was 11k up on this particular ticker, and I've given it all back like an idiot. But it's what I do. An idiot like that. Sometimes. Well, it's a pattern for sure, but I mean, if you're asking, are there going to be more like it in the coming days? I hope so. Can I say for sure that there will be? No. But you get movers like that, they're moving like 400–500% intraday. You catch a large part of the move. Happy days. Apollo went up like about 3,000% or something. Huge moves. Yeah, get that button smashed. If you've not hit the thumbs up button yet, that's all I ask for, so do it now. Do it now! Well, Valentine's Day, so won't be trading tomorrow. Valentine's Day, we've got a couples retreat planned, so doing something romantic with the missus. Make the most of it while you can. So smash that thumbs up button. What time did I start today? My first entry would have been like 6:35, 6:35 market time. Trying to see if this double bottom follows through. Got in a little bit early here instead of getting in at 6:35, so got my ascending support on the 5-minute. Breaks below that. I didn't stream yesterday. I was streaming MSD. I was streaming, and then I had a power outage, so I missed the open. I missed about 2 hours of trading, so I couldn't trade. I couldn't do anything from just before 8 to just before 10. So I missed the entire open, and I think at first I was trading up until about 7:45, and then I couldn't trade anything else, so I missed a huge part of that BMR move. So it was like 9:50 when I was able to get back at it. And when I was trading again, I was able to. I was in the Discord, so if you're not in the Discord, get in there. Oscar, I made 16k on BMR yesterday, and 20k in total yesterday. Today's choppy as hell. Should have locked this one when I had the chance at 11k up. So yes, 20k day yesterday. Starting today with 42,800 on the account. VCIG back over 3 might be interesting, but until it gets back over 3, I'm not interested, that is. Did this over 635. Because it gets over, if it breaks 635, it'll probably break 7, possibly even go on to new higher day. We'll see. Here's Oscar. Yeah, yesterday was a good day. The problem is when you have a good green day, you can very often get complacent and follow it with a big red day. And that's not what I want to do today. Yeah, so in the Discord there, you've put in a little green streak together, Tom. Well done. Actually, I've been putting a nice little green streak together this since that big drawdown on the first day of the month. Ah, good man. Don't get overconfident there, Tom. That's the only thing. There's the algo spikes. Bloody hell! I almost had a heart attack then. 8 o'clock's algorithmic scrum. And we get over 635. Come on. You know you want to do it. Get up to 650 at least. No. Should have taken some profit there. An idiot. Once again. Oh, there's volatility today. We do like the volatility. There's opportunity. Opportunity. Volatility gives opportunity, and opportunity gives profits. Absolutely, Tom. Everyone's a winner in that Discord. In the day trade with Tony Discord, everyone's a winner. Well, most days. Provided you trade the moves right. Struggling to get over that 630, so we need to get over 630, and then we're golden, I think. Money on the ask again. 27, there we go. Take a little bit off there. More off. If we finally get this breakout, the happy bunny. I'll wait for the actual breakout. I'll get in there. BCIG now over the VWAP. Still think this is going to go. What's going on with my cursor? $275. Batteries. My mouse is back and depleted. Let's try. You don't want your mouse batteries to run out whilst you're in the middle of a trade. That could be devastating. Yeah, another pop and drop. Hey, Trader 83. Yeah, you might well ask, Burrito. We're getting another good run on Beamer today. Keep going. You know you want to. Let's get to $17. Wow. Wow. Take that. I'll take that. Look for another entry. 1450. It's the Hustle with Tony. It's the Hustle with Tony one, MSD. You either become a Day Trade with Tony student, you get lifetime access to the Discord as well as once you've completed the course. You get course straight away, but if you want to become a member on YouTube, which is the other way to access the Discord, it's the Hustle with Tony subscription. I don't have the cushion to be putting stops in place. I don't have the market to be putting stops in place on this, so I've just got to be itchy triggered on my mouse clicks. Yes, I do use hotkeys, and I use a combination of control function, alt, and the number pad in most cases. So if for example I'm using the control, it's a buy. If I'm just using the number pad on its own, it's a sell. I've got trailing stops is the control alt, and then the number pad for trailing stops. So yeah, I use hotkeys. I also have a hot button set up as well. Exactly. You can do that. Or you can use control number 1 to buy 1,000, control number 2 to buy 2,000, control number 3 to buy 3,000, etc., etc. And you can then use alt 1 to sell, alt 2 to sell. Or you just use 1 to sell is what I do. You use the number pad without the control to sell, and I use control and the number pad to buy. Or I wasn't going to get filled then. When a stock's breaking out, do I buy market? During market hours, no, I still use hotkeys because I still use limit orders because of that's where my hotkeys are set up. You can, in theory, buy market. I sometimes sell at market if I want to get out of it quick, but I always tend to buy in limit orders. Well done, Mike. 3x goal again. Fantastic. Get green, stay green, get to goal and get out. Absolutely. Is the broker capital markets? Yes, it is, Floriar. Floriar? I myself am not a representative or affiliated to them, so ECIG moving up as well. Testing the VWAP again around 250. It's currently 230. Hey Radko, how you doing? It wouldn't stop yesterday. Man, it was good. It went all the way up to 35 yesterday. And clean moves as well. Very clean. It was a very easy trader yesterday. What I was doing yesterday is I was putting 1,000 shares in, trailing stop $1,000 at $1, and it would go up like $3-4 and then pull back and I'd get stopped out. So I made like a $3 move. I'd make $2. I'd make 2,000. I was risking 1,000, so it was perfect for risk reward as well. So that was great yesterday. I think I've got that recorded as well. Which free broker? I don't know any free brokers that are worth using in the UK. There's no such thing as a free broker. It's a misnomer. They tell you that they're a free commission broker, but they stiff you on other ways. So you're not really getting free commissions. I know that in some jurisdictions, payment for order flow is banned. So they'll get you on the spreads. They'll get you on the fills. The best bet is get with a broker that will allow you to have access via a direct market access via a direct market access platform such as Sterling Trader or what I use, Dash Trader or TC2000 or something of that ilk, and pay the platform fees, pay the commissions. If you're not ready to trade with commissions, trade in a simulator. If you can't afford the commissions, if you've got a small account and commissions are just going to be too much for you, trade in a simulator until you get consistent, and you should be doing that anyway. If you're umming and ahhing about the commission fees, then you're probably not ready to trade in a live account. Hey Adam, how you doing? Oh, I'm not in the UK, Oscar. I'm in the Philippines. Yeah, I had a power outage yesterday, Radko. There was a whole blackout around the across the neighbourhood. Well, there was no power for 2 hours yesterday. Hey, Daryl. Fair play, Adam. I'm not too far from Cebu. I'm in Negros. Just one ferry ride from Cebu. Kind of a nice little pattern. That's what we're looking for it to break. Close to 15 now. Used to bounce around 1360, around the 20 EMA. Absolutely, Oscar. Same as the US. I mean, cesspool is the best word. A societal cesspool is what the UK and the US have become of late. Terrible, terrible places to live. Just permanently browbeaten all the time, and it's like everybody's depressed and stressed. So yeah, I last year I made the decision to move to sunnier climes. Shopify this morning? No. Is it this morning, this evening, Shopify? Oh, Shopify sold off this morning. It was the earnings this morning, wasn't it? And they sold off. They're not sold off huge amounts, like $7. It's not 10% or whatever. Shopify. Singapore's expensive though. It's not a problem if you've got the money, but if you're just starting out, it can be quite expensive. Infrastructure is good in Singapore. Same with Hong Kong, less so now because it's more Chinese rules, so it's a lot more what's the word I'm looking for? Big brother. Yeah, I'm had a good day, but it's a lot more expensive. So EMR yesterday was just fantastic. It went from like $3 or whatever it was, all the way up to 35, and I missed a huge chunk of that move because of the power out. But I think I got in about $14 and rode it all the way up to 35 almost. I think my last exit was 26 something. I think it was. Yeah, on my home over 6:30. I'll be taking a look. PCIG testing the VWAP again. Yeah, don't like this M pattern here. That looks a bit ominous. Well, my home looks like it's trying to take 6 again. It's 6:30. I'd be watching. Oh, that's up to you, Adam. I mean, I've just drawn that descending resistance here, so you have to break over that before I'll think of it going again. It's not bullish until it breaks over that. Now, if it comes down to the 20 here, the 20, this pink line is the 20 EMA, sorry. Moves down to the 20, and then moves up and breaks it. It could be bullish, but if it breaks below the 20, we've got support there at the $0.75, and again at 1360. So trying to hold the whole $1.14. Volume seems to have dried up a little bit. Super Bowl. I read somewhere, I can't remember which publication, that the Super Bowl, the NFL is now the gladiator sport of the world. I'm like, these guys haven't a clue what they're talking about. Have you ever watched an NRL game, State of Origin series, a rugby league where the hits are bigger than they are in the NFL? and there's no pads or helmets. Go and watch a State of Origin series or a Super League Grand Final or something, you know, because rugby in general is a much tougher sport than. Or go and watch the Irish hurling. That's like rugby with sticks. It's a much tougher game than NFL. But the other thing is, it's saying that American football is a bigger sport because of the Super Bowl. American football is a bigger sport than soccer, and the NFL is bigger than the Premier League. I'm like, the only reason that the NFL is bigger than the Premier League is because America's bigger than the UK. But more people watch the Premier. There's more people watch a Man United Liverpool game than watches the Super Bowl. I'll just put it out there, and that's just a regular, you know, league game. No, Super Bowl's not. American football's not for me. I mean, I can't stand the thing. It's a game that lasts 48 minutes, played over 4 hours. That says all you need to know. Yeah, that's the only way it can be compared as a gladiator sport, Oscar, is it's a spectacle. I mean, come on. There was probably, the camera spent more time on Taylor Swift by all accounts than it did on the match. Yeah, it certainly was, Oscar. MGIH. I mean, I would be interesting to know how many people switch on the Super Bowl to watch the halftime show, because you don't get that level of spectacle in any other sport around the world. Because, quite frankly, people are more interested in the sport than the halftime show. It's a circus. It's all about the money, money, money. Absolutely, John Guilfoyle. Isn't all sport at the professional level? VCIG's at the VWAP now. It's just broke over the VWAP. Range isn't as much now. Gin Medical. Have a look. Not great volume, but I thought it's made a quick move. Well, let's have a look. Is there a catalyst here? I think there is. Maybe not. In medical. ETAI. It was quite volatile last week in medical, but I'm not seeing any net new company specific news. It's higher relative volume, but not seeing anything to warrant a move. Spreads are not great either. They're at 30 cents, 20 to 30 cents on the spreads. Look at FAMI. It's trying to hold. Hang on a minute. You get FAMI. You're getting a little bit of a breakout on Oh My Home. Yeah, I'm not keen on that. It's not great volumes in medical, so for my home could be interesting. Can hold 6. Get some consistent volume coming in. There's the CPI numbers. So yeah, not good. So whoever had the straddles on the SPY, looks like you're gonna make some money. Not good. So core CPI month over month for January 0.4 versus the 0.3 estimate, so it's actually higher than estimated. CPI year over year for January 3.1 versus the 2.9 estimate. And the CPI for month over month is 0.3 versus the 0.2 estimate. So if you look at the SPY, that's why it's actually vomiting right now, is CPI numbers coming in above estimates, which is not good for the market. After hitting all-time highs yesterday and then a bit of a pullback, where this pullback was natural from the all-time highs. So now we're getting the CPI a catalyst to propagate that sell-off. So we're going to have a little bit more of a sell-off today. It looks like it's going to be a red day on the markets. It could bounce still, but I think it's probably going to finish down red on the day. So if you're holding calls with anything else, Nvidia, Tesla, anything like that, you probably find that they're selling off as well. Let's have a look at Nvidia. Nvidia dumping with the market, Amazon dumping with the market. So all of these S&P 500 stocks will dump with the market. So that's why it's dumping. The NASDAQ's dumping as well, the Qs. So that's based on CPI data that's just dropped. So I continue to watch the high volatility, low float, low cap stocks, because whilst they can be affected by the market, they're more likely to be impacted by their own individual catalyst, and they can, kind of anti-trend, if you will. I disappeared, Cal, because I lost power. I had a blackout on a power blackout. So I was without power for 2 hours. So yeah, they're correlating. So the S&P 500 is the market. Nvidia makes up a large chunk of that, as does Amazon, as does Microsoft, as does Meta, as does all S&P 500 stocks. If it's listed in the S&P 500, if it's not got a catalyst of its own, then it's likely to follow the market trend. That's what the S&P 500 stocks do. So Nvidia's selling off because the market's selling off. Which is why it's always a good idea. I mean, I've got the a chart open. I always got a chart open on a 2-minute time frame of the SPY. Just on my watch list, one of those is the market, so I can actually see what the market's doing, which way it's trending, which way it's going, and that way I can actually anticipate sell-offs and false breakouts a little bit better. The spreads on Nvidia are always big. Everything pulling back a little bit over the last 15 minutes. Have a look at Beamer. that this is gone past. Yeah, just looks like a, is it a reverse split or an acquisition? That's an acquisition, I think. Okay. How much did I get off BMR? 16k off BMR yesterday. I missed a huge chunk of the move because I had a power outage. Beamer. What do I think above range bounds? What do I think about range bound trading on large caps? You can do it if you like that sort of thing, but to be fair, if the market's range bound, that's when you want to be trading the large caps that are range bound. Personally, because I like volatility. As a day trader, we look for volatility, volatility and volume. And the only time you get that with large caps is around earnings. So let's have a look at Shopify today, for example. So Shopify down 11%. That's quite volatile for an $80, $90 stock. So that sold off hard on poor earnings, and it's continuing to sell on the back of that market sell-off, CPI data market sell-off. Well, Shopify would have been a good one to trade or swing trade. Maybe take a market, maybe take a strangle or a straddle on that yesterday before close, with the knowing that earnings are coming. So because that's dropped at least 10%. If it's going to move 10%, check what your break-even price is on your stocks, and then if it's let's say the break-even price, if it has to move 5% to break even, check the last 4 consecutive earnings and how much on average across those 4 consecutive earnings did it move 5% or more. And then if it does, it's usually good to take a strangle or a straddle or whatever, and you'll get some profit out of that. Now, some people say, well, why don't you just go long on something if it's going to have good earnings, or go short on it if it's going to have bad earnings? And the quick answer to that is you don't know which way it's going to go. The markets, if you think it's going to have good earnings, it might not report good earnings, and vice versa. But more importantly is what's the outlook. So you might have something reports really good earnings and the market reacts poorly to it. In which case, because when they do the conference call, if the market outlook is contradictory to the actual earnings, they've had a good earnings quarter, but the outlook, they're actually being cautious and they're actually reining in the long-term targets, then it will sell off. So you've got to think about that as well. Yeah, Amazon was a perfect one. So Amazon reported good, it had earnings and EPS beat, and it sold off. Sometimes the market reacts in a way that you don't anticipate. So having a strangle or a straddle when you're trading up these larger caps on earnings as options plays, it basically means if it moves, like if your break even is 5% either way, if it moves 10%, you're quids in and you're making money. You can hold on to, say if it moves up 10%, you can hold on to your puts until expiry, just in case it then does a reversal at some stage in the next week or 2 weeks or whatever you've got the expiry. But in most cases, just get rid of that at the open and take the profit, or get rid of some of them and take the profit, whatever. Yeah, it was brilliant. It was a really good move on Beamer yesterday. I mean, it was. I could have made a hell of a lot more if I hadn't had the power out, but no problem. That's what I'm doing this channel for, is helping to educate. So let's have a look. What time is it? 8:40. We've got 40 minutes, another 40 minutes before the market opens, 50 minutes even, before the market opens. So smash that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the content, if you're enjoying the live streams, you're enjoying the live trading, smash that thumbs up button. I missed from 8 till 10, Neath. So I just look at the trade I took in trading. I've imported. That's one of the first things I do every morning, is import my trades. So Beamer, let's have a quick look. 16, well, just over 16k on Beamer. So I got in at 350 pre-market just after 7 o'clock, and I was able to ride that up. Got out just over 420 was my highest exit. So that was like a 70-cent move on Beamer pre-market, and that was 7:30 was when I finished with that one, and then I traded it again at 10:30, and it was already. I was trading it pre-market at $3.50 to $4. And then I had the power outage, and I traded it again from $16 all the way up to $26.66. So a $10 move I caught with it, which was just phenomenal. It was what I often refer to as an easy trader. Looks like it's trying to go again right now. There's my pullback. I did say $17 earlier, didn't I? Pretty much maxed out of my buying power here. There's no leverage on this. Stomachache. Giving it $1. That's what I was doing yesterday, giving it $1. Current high of the day is 1671. For $17 here. Can we get $17? 56 on the ask. 4 on the ask. Come on, can we get 58? Can we get $17 here, right? Struggling. Good bullish volume, it might get there. 55. 60 on the ask. Absolutely all day. It's when it's whippy like this, trailing stops are great. Do we get the breakout now? It looks like an ascending wedge into a flat top there at the $0.75 level. How's the breakout? Take a little bit off there. Morning, Earth and Honey. Get over $18. 18 is the high of day. I want to see it over 18. Take some off there. Wait for it to break 18 now. And there it goes. This is interesting. Fun. I love trading these. They're so much fun. Get your heart racing. Better than gym. Thinkorswim sucks, full stop, Brandon. Oh, Adam, we try our best. I'll get 1950. Extended up there to be getting in, but let's give it another try. $19 on the ask, 19 on the bid, and we go again. Nice little pullback. We weren't in it already. 50 cents on that. Only takes one stop, only takes one trade to get to goal. I've already been over goal once today. Got another 800, well, 750 to get to, and then I'm over goal again. Can we do it on this before the bell? I'll get out there. I'll wait for it to break new highs now. So 1967 is the high of day. So I'll wait for it to retest the $0.50 there. Looks like a 1 minute head and shoulders type setup. So ready for a bit of a reversal, a bit of a pullback. Maybe we'll see a bounce on the 9. I think it'll probably break down to about 1750 before it bounces, but that's just what I'm thinking. Nope, there's 1750. And it goes all the way down to the 20. So that little head and shoulders, 1 minute head and shoulders there was lovely reversal indicators there. So like, okay, get out. Wait for the exit. Wait for the next entry. Or the next mover. DBGI seems to be making moves. Let's have a quick look at DBGI while this is pulling back. Digital Brands Group. Yeah, DBGI, another bit up and drop by the looks of it. Yeah, I thought if it got up to like 475. Or if this breaks $5, be great. Something with a bit of leverage on it. Get some decent size. Right, guys, we've got half an hour before the market opens, and less than half of you have actually smashed that thumbs up button. So I hate to say this, but you're leeching. Just do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button, look, I should have at least 50% of you like this stream. And if you don't, let me know what you would like for me to see. Do you want me to actually stream Nate? No, you don't want to see me do that. I'll get banned anyway. But come on, what do I have to do to get you to actually press that thumbs up button? You know you want to do it. Do it now. Yeah, I think I'd probably be demonetized very quickly in that case. Over a $0.25 might be of interest. 18.25. We'll see. Might be the start of a curl back up. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was just 25 minutes, the last consolidation, the last flag. So we've only had 5. Let's see. Might get a breakout at the open if it's to exhibit a similar kind of pattern. One of yesterday's big movers is now moving back over the on green on the day, breaking highs. The Millennium Group. My goodness. Oh, that's a terrible fill. I'm gonna trade my way out of this one. Yeah, I think so. Go big or go home, Tony. I'm not getting filled. You can get filled. Well, two opportunities to get out for a nice profit then. And didn't take either of them. Get it this time. There we go. Over $7. Another one with big whips. Oof. On 850. Eight. Do it for me. Wow. Moves on this are just shocking. Holding this like in hopium. Trading on hopium is not a strategy, guys. Risking way too much on this. I'll move up or down. That was shocking. Playing that. I get a home run. For the home run. Well, this is not easy to trade. The whips are huge. Now I thought, okay, I've got the leverage, I may as well try it. looking for a home run, but couldn't quite manage it. The dollar and $1.12 on the ATR here. Oh, it's gone without me. Oh, it's filled me. Size down a little bit now. Break of 9. 950 I can add. Swings on this are huge. You're looking at $1. Lots of spreads as well. 10, 20 cents on the spread. So you're looking at $1.50 as your risk in terms of the swings. Scalping it. I think that's the best thing to do with this one. You just scalp it, buy the dips and scalp. Hey, I'm like a swan, Daryl. I'm cool and calm and collected on the exterior, but kicking like hell underneath. Well, I'm over goal. I'm size down there. I've not had this size account for a while, get them. Since I sized down at the beginning of the month. $3 million shares are traded on this already now. DBGI normally does about 125,000 on a daily basis. Done 3 million, and most of that's come in the last 10 minutes. Last 15 minutes. Incredibly liquid. For my home, trying to test $5 again. For DBGI, let me have a look. Right, there you go. Earnings. DBGI reaffirms its 2024 guidance and commits to no equity offerings for this year. There you go. So reaffirms its guidance revenue of 27 to 30 million and commits to no equity offerings. So it's not going to hit the market with any further offerings this year. That's why the market is smashing it. Just over 1 million shares in the float, and it's done 3.5 million in the last few minutes. Madness. Turn at 7 maybe. Bounce at the VWAP. Look for a VWAP bounce. That was a ride and a half. Enjoyed that. Yeah, it's trying to hold the VWAP. So there's a possible VWAP bounce here. Maybe the break of the VWAP, the pullback tested as support, but it's not. It's gone straight past it, and then you're looking for a candle to break a new high. But no, it's just not holding. So it was moving up. I thought maybe if it gets over $5, it could be interesting, but no, it didn't even hold the VWAP on its first test. Oh, it looks like Beamer's trying to go again. What's going on? Yesterday was volatile as heck yesterday, and today it's the same. What's going on? I couldn't, Robin. I had a power outage. I had a blackout here, so I was without electricity for 2 hours. From 8 till 10, I was without electricity. So I caught the move from on Beamer from 16 to 35. Well, I got 16 to 26. I got $10 out of it. Made 16K on it. That's the whole dollar support. Yeah. Up and down like a bride's nightgown. There's some volatility today. There's got quite a few moving now. ETAI is moving again. Not great volume. Actually, volume's not too bad. ISL Therapeutics. It's when you've got the volatility. I think it's not panicking when the move goes against you. Get him. That's the big thing. It's so easy to get, and this is what a lot of traders fail, is when something goes again, it actually turns into a pullback, and it's within the range of the volatility, not panicking, because if it continues to sell off, yeah, fine. But if it pulls back within the range of the volatility, it could just be part of the move. So it's about looking at the wider move and looking at the wider time frames, and has it broke structure? If it's not broke structure and the big move to the downside, the chances are it's going to get bought up and move back up to the upside. It's nerve-wracking, but more often than not, it does. Well, I've got a UPS system there, get him. So, you know, the problem with the generator is it doesn't kick in straight away. UPS kicks in straight away, and I've got a UPS, but it's this emergency. It's an emergency system, so it would allow me to get out of a trade if I'm in it, but I'm not comfortable trying to do all of this and power up all the monitors and air conditioning and the wire and everything else on the UPS. I'll be moving to solar when we're moving to our new place in the summer, so I won't have that problem, because obviously solar, it's all battery build up anyway, so I won't have the problem with the brownouts and blackouts or power outages off the grid. Looking for 950. 940 on the ask. We're looking for 950. You go. 950 still. Looking for. bit wary of this potential M pattern forming here. Spreads are getting wider as much as 20 cents, 30 cents even. Nine on the ask. Looking for 950. Come on, 950. It's not good. $98.9 again. Take the bloody bid with you when you move up to those highs. This time break out and get 950. $78 on the 1 minute ATR. I mean, so big when it's so volatile. It's just suicide. But it's fun. Well, you lose a fortune. Only fun until someone loses an eye. All fun and games until someone loses an eye or an arm and a leg. In my case. Five minutes to the open. I do not want to be holding this at the open. As volatile as it is. Drop $1, $2, $3. Struggling at 920. Finding resistance at 920. But it's holding the 9 fairly well so far. Give a take. And that's a take. Empty again. Well, make sure you're buying it on the uptick there, John. Volume's dying out. At least when I was in this situation last time, there was loads of volume. The ticker tape was mostly green. Right now, the volume's dying out. Not comfortable with this. Coming into the open, holding it. It's on the VWAP previously, which is why I'm holding it to there. 30 seconds to market open, and this could actually wipe out yesterday's gains in a heartbeat. Well, that's most of yesterday's gains gone. $0.50 trailing stop. No. Damn, I cancelled the stop just as it halted. Oh well. It's like a marginal gap up. Oh no. Yeah. Kind of flat. ARBB's taking off. R by OT. Why you can, of course you can comment. DBGI I think will probably still move up and break $10 today. Watch it break $8 and it'll break probably break 10. No bloody buying power. No, I'm telling you, Alistair, there's volatility, there's money to be made today. There's so much volatility. All right, so BMR 36. Let's have a look at DBGI. This will probably halt to the upside. 834 is the upside halt level at the moment. This will probably halt to the upside as well. There you go. And it'll probably gap up about 50 cents, I reckon. Oh, it's false halt. Definitely money to be made on all of these. DBGI, Beamer. Look at FAMI even. FAMI. Look at 2 broke highs at 220. ARBB still looking strong. Even Millennium Group is halted to the upside. Not at the pre-market highs yet, but it's halted to the upside. So there's opportunities today, guys. There's definitely opportunities to make money. Also opportunities to lose it. Take profits as you go. I'll probably finish 10k up yet, Penn State. The way this is, I'll either finish 10k up or 20k down, whichever. Nice if this goes up to 35 again. Well, if it's going down, Trader 83, you can always switch to the short side. So we should get, in about 10 seconds, we should get a resumption here. I'm going to pop a $1 trailing stop on it straight away. Oh. And it hit me. Hit me hard. How are you supposed to get out of that? Oh well, easy come, easy go. That's a net 0 week so far on the basis of that. That was a painful whip, and I got my trailing stop in place. It didn't even show up on the chart. It was executed straight away. Come on. I'm getting slippage everywhere here. Oh, well past my stop. Come on. Well, my buying power is getting seriously dwindled at this stage. Looking for a break of the pre-market highs. 901 is the halt level though, so I'm a little bit conscious of that. $922, the halt level now to the upside. Let's see, can we get a halt to the upside here? RCC, welcome to the club. Get stopped out here, I'm locking it in because I'm effectively starting again with a 10k account. Oh, it's I mean, I'm playing this as a double bottom breakout here. So there's your double bottom. I got in for the pivot level here. I did for the move up. I've set my stop here just below the VWAP. So it either plays out or it doesn't. It looks like it's not going to. It might do, but I might get stopped out before it does. I'll let this play out now. Just remove that stop, just potential slippage. $0.50. Whereabouts? Well, at least I know one thing. They're not going to hit the market with a secondary offering. Well, I think I'm going to lock it in as a bad day. If I get stopped out here, this is me done. I mean, it's going to be my biggest loss of the year as it stands right now. And it will basically wipe out all of last week's gains, which is ridiculous. Easy come, easy go. We started today with 43k in the account, or just under 43k in the account. We've just lost 33 of that. So that's like 75% of my equity in one go. So I'm locking that down as a bad day. And I was 11k up as well before the open at one stage. Trading rehab for me, absolutely, Robert. See, that's the problem. That's why I started doing a small account. Is that a bit of a trader rehab? So now I'm back to a 10k account. I'll be just under 10k actually. What's Beamer doing? That's still halted. 10-minute halt. 1736. Resumption down here. Beamer. No, actually, Imran, it's easy come, easy go. You know, because yesterday I made 20k on Beamer, and today I just give back 30k on DBGI. So it's I don't advise anybody to trade as aggressively as I do, and the only reason I do it is because the volatility. I'm trying to take advantage of the volatility, and I have a lot in behind. So. Also, all this is now a 10k account. It's not like I made a little over 1.2 million last year. So 10k losing, was it 30k in one day? Not my worst. It's not my worst ever performance. No, absolutely, Alistair. Who was risking 75k on one trade? No, oh, 75%. Yeah, I know. You shouldn't be risking more than 3% on a single trade. Me, I say 10% personally, but 3% is what the rule of thumb is. This fills the gap. Go on. Gonna look. If you're gonna have red days, you're gonna have red trades. You're gonna have bad days of trading, and this is why I always say, do as I say, not as I do. When you get to goal, get out, lock it in, and get out. And that's me. Like I say, do as I say, not as I do. Halt. 50-cent trailing stop. $19.95 is the halt level now. I mean, yesterday I was doing like 1,000 shares of this. 1,000 shares and a dollar trailing stop, and I got $10 with it. So $10 move. The false halt. That is halted. That's halted to the upside, and it looks like it's going to gap up marginally at the moment. So 2038 is the halt level. 2042 is the resumption price I've got. Oh, look, we'll take it. It's small consolations, but oh my home. Testing the session high of $6. What was the previous stick one, eh? That was a big flush. Double top. Devil horns on the 5. Well, high devil horns across the board on multiple time frames, so there's always a bit of a worry up there. $20.38, so level resumption. So this is probably going to pull back. I'm just hoping it doesn't do what it did here and drop $2, because that's on resumption there. That's where I well, enjoy Tenerife. You might have as good a tan as I did. Well, we've got half a month to grow this account back up to some kind of discernible, decent level. Why would it be safer if I remove the stop loss? 83. I don't think it'll be safer. I'll probably lose more as it flushes down. I don't have any. I don't have the buying power now because effectively I'm using all my equity on this trade. I'm in at 1917, and I've you know. Let's see. What else is moving? GIH, no. My home just pulled back. Kind of nasty. HKIT, let's have a look at that one. Oh, that's moving nice. High Tech Global up at 275. 34% up on the day. Yeah, BGLC is up 400%. Getting halt after halt after halt on the way up. So this looks like a 220 resumption right now. So we should get a resumption on this in about 20 seconds. It looks like level resumption. Probably pull back and stop me out. 50 cents, maybe. We'll see. 5 seconds. That's all right. 22.42 is the halt level to the upside now. I did get stopped out eventually. I'm green on that ticker. And with that, I shall lock that in. And that's why you want the stops in place when it's so volatile. There's money to be made on today's market, I'm telling you. You mishalted again. Downside. Made new. Right, what else? Have a look at BGLC. Not just halted again. Yeah, just halted again. Resumption and halted. Going like 10 cents resume, 10 cents halt, 10 cents halt. So this looks like it's gapping up to 220. Who is allowed to do all this trading you see before pre-market opens? Whoever, whatever broker allows you to do it. Anyone can. If you've got a broker that gives you pre-market trading permissions, then you're allowed to trade pre-market. Simple as that. Yeah, I think that's me done. I'm gonna come back tomorrow, start again. Oh, my home's looking fairly strong actually. It's holding that that 9 EMA fairly well, and it's bouncing on the 20 when it does break. So it's looking reasonably strong. Although, will it get over 6? It does get up there. Have a look at BGLC, the resumption, gapped up, flash down. So BGLC just resumed, and now, oh dear, this looks like a big gap down. 165 I've got on the resumption level on the imbalance. I think that must be a 10-minute halt. I can't see it being that low. We're talking down here, so I can't see it being that low. 170, it's coming up now. So yeah, it's probably going to be a 10-minute halt. Still volatility on the imbalance. Probably will gap down to about 190, below $2. Yeah, I see that, Cal. Problem with 575 is you want to be taking profit before it gets to 6, because it's been rejected twice at 6 now. And if it can break above 6, I think it potentially could beat 7. But 6 is a tough one for it. Microcloud holographic made a nice move up. Now 30% up on the day. $23. Yeah, this is microcloud holographic, big mover the last couple of weeks. Some big moves, and this halt there at 2402 is now the halt level. There's a halt level there, 2402. Not yet halted. Halt again. There we go. False halt. Ooh, flush down on OMH, on my home. Below the VWAP now. VMA resumed. Halt levels 2434 on follow. At the halt level, not quite halted yet. Looks like this one's gonna. There you go. There's the halt. 2435. Looks like a level resumption. EMA all the way down to the VWAP, bounced. Let's have a look at what was we looking at a moment ago. BGLC 58. So this should resume in about a minute's time. And it's looking like $1.70 as the resumption level. So this is going to be a big gap down by the looks of it. Assuming it's not a 10-minute halt. A lot of things pulling back right now, but the volatility is still in there. I think if DBGI gets over 7, it might break the VWAP and go again. Well, Peter, it depends where you are because my trading doesn't start till 4 p.m. my time. Yeah, this is a 10-minute halt on BGLC. So like I said, it's the imbalance is moving up. It's 185 resumption now, so it's moving back up. I thought 165, 170 was a bit low, but that's moving back up now. What else? Let's have a look at cloud holographic. That's looking at 2490. So small gap down. It looks like a gap down to 2419. We'll probably bounce. We'll see. Good flush. I think that's probably going to bounce. 2419. A lot of red on the charts. A lot of red on my chart today. Candle therapy, not great volume. That's up 28%. It's under $2. It's not really something I would be interested in trading. Yeah, I'm going to knock it on the head, guys. I will do it all again tomorrow, guys. So I'm going to knock it on the head and I'll come back tomorrow and 8 o'clock we'll be trading live. So I'm going to take a little short break and I'll see you. No, I won't be back tomorrow. It's Valentine's Day. I'll be back on Thursday. I'm not trading tomorrow, so Thursday is when I'm next trading. So no stream tomorrow, no show tomorrow. Come back on Thursday, 8 a.m. and we'll do it then. Okay, take it easy, kids.